Welcome to the Speak Uneasy, a safe space where cancel culture does not exist because we are in a different prohibition era.
Welcome to the show. Good evening, people. Thank you for listening to the Speak Uneasy. I'm your bartender for the night, and I'm just going to go by the bartender. So tonight we're going to start this show off a little bit different, and probably this is going to be my normal direction on how I'm going to do things. But I like to start off by opening up the Bible into a random verse and reading it out, because we probably need this more than anything nowadays. Too much crazy stuff in the world going on, and to be quite honest, it is a spiritual battle between God and the devil. So I'm going to open up my King James Version Holy Bible to a random verse. So I landed on Philippians. Greetings. This is Philippians chapter 1. Greetings. Paul and Timotheus, the servants of Jesus Christ, to all the saints in Christ Jesus, which are at Philippi, with the bishops and deacons. Grace be unto you, and peace from God our Father, and from the Lord Jesus Christ. I thank my God upon every remembrance of you, always in every prayer of mine, for you all making requests with joy, for your fellowship in the gospel from the first day until now, being confident of this very thing, that he which hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. So I read that all the way to verse 6. And because we're going to have a very heavy topic to talk on today, I am also going to make myself a drink, because it's going to be one of those nights with this show. So although there's no video of me making the drinks, I will explain what I am doing, and I will tell you the ingredients that I am using. So today's cocktail would be an old-fashioned. It's a very basic drink to make. So let me get started with this drink. So I'm going to start off by putting about 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. For those of you who do not know what simple syrup is, it's pretty much melted sugar. So I'm going to put about 3/4 ounce. Put that into my mixing glass here. I'm going to take some bitters, aromatic bitters, and I'm going to dash it with 3 dashes. 3 dashes of bitters. And I'm going to go with about 2.5 ounces of bourbon. Gotta make sure I have a steady hand on this. Don't want to waste the bourbon. So I just finished my bottle of bourbon. And with that, I am going to add ice. Did you hear the ice? At the moment, I've already pre-chilled my glass. So my glass is sitting on ice water right now. And as soon as I'm ready to pour my cocktail inside my glass, I'm going to put a sphere ice after I dump out the water and the ice from my glass and pour my cocktail in there. So I got all my ingredients inside. I'm going to stir. I'm going to stir to dilution. I usually like to dilute my drink a little bit a little bit more than what bartenders would usually do. I'm just going to keep stirring. Stir it to dilution. Give it a little taste. Not bad. Now I'm going to dump the ice water. I'm going to add my sphere ice. I'm going to put a hawthorn strainer on my shaker and pour. Now, being that this is an old fashioned, I'm going to have to put a garnish, and that garnish would be an orange peel. So just take an orange. Peel the orange peel. And what you want to do from there is you want to put it on top of your cocktail and squeeze the oils out of the peel into the glass. You want to rub the glass with your orange peel so you get that hint of orange as you drink. Twist up your orange peel. Give it a light twist. Don't twist too much. Put it inside the glass, and that's your garnish. And here's the old-fashioned. That is good. All right. So let's go ahead and get into current events that are happening. I usually wanted to make my show on Mondays, but because of compelling news that just has come out yesterday in regards to in California, it was in regards to 2 deputy sheriffs out of LA County who got ambushed. Now I'm going to read a couple news articles here, each article pertaining to the other. Okay, so the first article I have here is by the Daily Wire, and it reads, 2 sheriff's deputies shot in Los Angeles in ambush. 2 deputies with the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department were shot Saturday as they sat in their patrol vehicle near a metro station in Compton, California, the department said Saturday evening. The deputies, one male and one female, were both shot multiple times and are currently in critical condition and undergoing surgery, according to the department. Moments ago, granted, this was yesterday's article. Moments ago, 2 of our deputy sheriffs were shot in Compton and were transported to a local hospital. They are both still fighting for their lives, so keep them in your thoughts and prayers. We will update this thread with information as it becomes available, said the department Saturday evening. Half an hour later, the department provided an update. 1 male deputy and 1 female deputy were ambushed as they sat in their patrol vehicle. Both sustained multiple gunshot wounds and are in critical condition. They are both currently undergoing surgery. The suspect is still at large. According to Fox News Los Angeles reporter Bill Melugin, the sheriff's department said that the 2 deputies were at the Compton PAX station, a local metro station, and were both shot in the head in what official described to him as a straight ambush. Melugin later said he obtained surveillance video of the shooting, saying, "I have just been sent surveillance video of the shooting and can confirm it is 100% an ambush. Man slowly creeps up to the vehicle like he's stalking it, fires shots through the window, then flees the scene. I will not post any of the video until given approval to do so." Milligan later added, "I will not be showing any of the video unless Los Angeles Sheriff's Department approves, as it is quite upsetting. Just know it was a complete ambush." The department released edited video of the incident around 9 p.m. local time, according to Milligan. Before the video starts, the suspect creeps up to the vehicle. After it stops, deputy falls out and stumbles. The edited video can be viewed below. Obviously, I won't be able to show you a video, but there are videos out there. So that's the article from the Daily Wire. That was as soon as the deputies got shot. Now, there is another article that I found here, and this is after the fact. This is when they were in the hospital fighting for their lives to survive. Pardon me, I need a drink. This is getting really, really upsetting to me. This one is by lawenforcementtoday.com. The headline reads, "Police, protesters chanting, quote, 'Let them die,' unquote. Try breaking into hospital caring for 2 ambushed deputies shot in the head." Now, as I'm reading this to you, I am shaking my head in disbelief, because I've never thought in my lifetime that I would actually hear stuff like this coming out of people's mouths. Excuse me for being upset, but I'm just going to read this article and then give you my thoughts afterwards. So this is in Los Angeles, California. In an update regarding the 2 critically injured deputies that were shot on September 12th, we had reported on aspects relating to protesters trying to block the entryway to the hospital emergency entrance where the 2 deputies were being treated. However, new reports state that there was more than just people trying to block the entrance to the hospital, but also protesters trying to force their way into the hospital as well. What their intentions were is not clear, but it certainly couldn't have been good. Additional video clips have been shared online where officers guarding the entryway to the hospital can be seen getting harassed by protesters outside. Can we not call these people protesters? Can we really not call them protesters? Oh, gosh. More videos have also been shared showcasing a small group of individuals screaming. I'm not going to say the curse word here, but this is in quotes. F the police. Outside of the very hospital where the deputies are fighting for their lives. Others could be heard chanting, "It's a celebration," on the videos as well, essentially making reference to the deputies having been shot. Another video showcased a man referring to the deputies shot as two of America's most notorious gang members as he was making his way up to the hospital. When the individual attempted to go into the hospital, he was immediately stopped and was informed that no one is allowed inside the hospital for any type of visitation. We'd previously reported on this developing situation. Here's original report. Here's our what? They wrote this wrong. It's supposed to read, "Here's our original report from earlier on September 13th. Two Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department deputies are in critical condition after being ambushed and shot multiple times on Saturday night, September 12th. Well, I'm not going to go through this article because I've already read it through the Daily Wire. So now I'm going to give you my commentary on this story. Pardon me, I need to take another swig. Now, my commentary on this situation. And I've seen the video of this incident, and it's very cold. It was cold-blooded murder. There's a sheriff's deputy's unit parked on a curb. Suspect approaches the vehicle, takes his shots, turns left, and runs away. That's pretty much how that shooting went. Motives, I don't know. I don't know what motives are. But, I mean, it's pretty obvious what motives are during these times where a lot of people are really hating cops they're hating cops bad. It's just bad. There's so much of this defund the police, F the police, F12, all these things that are anti-cop. And I don't get it. If we lived in a society full of chaotic mischief, it'll be a free-for-all where everybody would be killing each other. And that's not the kind of society I want to be in. And I don't think that's a society that kids should be growing up in. This is not the Middle East. This is not the Middle East. This is America. We're supposed to be more civilized than a lot of these other countries out in the world. We don't kill anybody for differences. We don't kill any cops for no reason. We don't kill cops, period. It's stupid. Why would you do that? You may disagree with cops. You can say whatever you want about you can say whatever you want about cops. But taking that next step is just, it's unheard of. At least the way I was raised, that is totally unheard of. I never thought that I'd live in a world like this. This has just gone out of hand. And I'm trying my best not to curse around here because I just read the Bible and I'm trying to improve myself as a person. I'm trying to have a closer relationship with God. So, after this incident, I saw another video where there were deputies responding to the deputies being there were other deputies responding to aid these deputies who got shot. I'm going to play the audio, and
Nigga just aired the police out, nigga. They just aired the police out, nigga. It go up in Compton. Them niggas just got aired out, cuz. They just bust on them niggas, cuz. That's crazy. Damn. Oh, it goes down in Compton. Oh, they just got bust off. That nigga on a knee. Damn. Police just got aired out, nigga. They just got bust on, nigga. They just got aired out. They just got aired out.
okay, I'm done with that. I'm done. I'm done listening to this. This is giving me a headache. So what you just heard is the people reacting to these two deputies who just got shot. And as these responding deputies are coming to the aid of those two deputies who are down, you can hear these people just probably talking smack about the deputies. And instead of helping these deputies who are down, these people decided to just video record the incident and say what they say. Now, honestly, has humanity been lost? Have we gone too far as human beings to kind of come back and be normal again? Have we gone too far? I mean, is it too late? I've never seen this in my lifetime. I've never seen this kind of behavior in my lifetime. And believe me, I've seen different types of behaviors. But to blatantly have disregard for life, a human life, I have no words for it. I really commend all these people who are in law enforcement right now. It is very difficult to be in that line of work. It really is. Because damn if you do, damn if you don't. And I can only put myself in their shoes and imagine having to make split-second decisions on a situation. And I'm pretty sure they think sometimes, am I going to get in trouble, or do I have to protect and preserve myself at the moment? It's a very difficult thing that these law enforcement people have to go through day in and day out. Especially, it doesn't matter what branch of law enforcement you're in, because you have to deal with these crooks all the time. And you're going to have outside entities Monday night quarterback your play when they themselves have never been in that situation before. And it is not fair for these people to Monday night quarterback something they know nothing about. I feel for law enforcement as a whole right now. It is very difficult. And God bless them if they're able to go back to the job every day. God bless them. And God protect them. Because it is very difficult to do that job. It's very difficult to face the public, the crooks, and in instances as well, administration in the department. It's very difficult. Now, in reaction to the second news article that I just read about these people protesting, I'm not even going to call it protesting. They're not protesting. They're causing trouble. They're blocking EMS to go to the hospital. And if you don't know what EMS is, it's Emergency Medical Services. They're making EMS's job more difficult by blocking people who need to get in the hospital, not giving giving them a chance to live. And these people are harassing these two deputies who are fighting for their lives. It's a very selfless thing to be in law enforcement. It really is. Because in my opinion, no money is worth your life. No money is ever worth your life. It doesn't matter. Money can't buy memories with family members. It can't. It may be able to pay off some stuff, but that's short-term stuff. The memories that you make with your family members stay with you forever. Money disappears and it's gone, just like that. I don't know what type of people are out there at this hospital. I don't know if they're BLM. I don't know if they're Antifa. Good chance that they are in either group or both groups. It's a good chance. I don't know. I'm just making assumptions here because those are the two main groups that are very anti-cop. Now, can you imagine living in this country with no law and no order? I can't. I don't think this country would even exist. I don't even think the people in this country would ever exist if there was no law and no order. I pray for those two deputies. I really do. And it'll say something about their character if they get cleared medically to go back to work, that they show up to work again. I don't know what's going to happen there, but that's going to show a lot of fortitude that if they decide they wanted to go back to the job, if they're able to still do the job, if they come out okay after their surgery. Because my understanding is one was shot in the face, one was shot in the head. I don't know which one was shot where. But I'm really pulling for those two. I hope they fight that battle hard and come back through. This is a very hard show for me to do because news like this, it breaks my heart. I mean, these people, they don't even know if these two deputies have family members, if they're married, if they have kids. They don't know anything about them. They just dehumanize these deputies. And to be honest, the way the anti-cop movement is going right now, they dehumanize all cops, all law enforcement. They dehumanize them. We're all human beings. And this is why I'm going to get to the spiritual part of this too. This is part of the reason why I believe that this is a spiritual war. I really believe that the devil has taken these people's soul, because the things that come out of their mouth don't come out from people who are normally angry from emotion. People don't say horrible stuff like that out of emotional anger. They may say F cops and all that stuff, yet that's emotionally driven. But to not care, not even render aid, not even try to help these two deputies that were down, but instead take your stupid cell phone and start recording and post it live on some Twitter feed and start talking all this garbage about them being shot. It's very dehumanizing. And that is a result of people not having that relationship with the Lord. I used to think for these people that maybe I should pray for them. But the more I saw behavior like that, the more I was able to tell myself that it is too late for them. There is no returning from that kind of behavior. There's just no returning to normalcy. Because you have dehumanized everybody who wears a badge, everybody who wears a uniform. These people don't know how to put themselves in the other person's shoe and think how their family members would feel. It's like kicking a guy who's already down. You're kicking him even more. I mean, why would you? So, let's talk about the cocktail I made. I mean, this story is a very upsetting story to me. It really is. It's very upsetting, and this has started ever since this George Floyd thing. Actually, I gotta be honest. This has been going on for a while already. This has been going on since number 44's presidency, and it got progressively even worse. But I'll save that for another show, because it's a long story. But I want to talk about this cocktail I made. So, as I'm drinking it, the old-fashioned. So as I'm drinking it, it's a very, very good. It works well to every ingredient that I put in here works well together. It's a very balanced drink, and if you haven't made one before, if you drink alcohol, you might want to go ahead and try making one of these. Maybe two, I don't know, whatever you can handle, but don't be irresponsible when you drink. I'm just having one tonight because this is the Speak Uneasy. And I am the bartender here. So, again, I put about 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. You could put 2 to 3 dashes of bitters. I put aromatic bitters. And I put about 2.5 ounces of bourbon. Threw some ice in there. Stirred it, because you have to dilute it. And after that, put in your glass. Take an orange peel. Squeeze the orange peel. Squeeze the orange oil out of the peel into your drink, and rub the peel in around the rim of the glass. And twist your orange peel, and you can go ahead and use that as your garnish. It's a very easy drink to make, and it's a very enjoyable drink. So, That is good. Now let's go ahead and see what's going on. What else is going on here? Current events. Everybody have a good weekend? Did everybody not to forget 9/11? Never forget, people. Never forget 9/11-01 and 9/11-12. Never forget it. I remember the day of 9/11-01. I remember watching that stuff on the news live. You know, when I first saw one of the Twin Towers get hit, I didn't see it get hit. I saw the after effect of when the plane hit it. And I said to myself, wow, it was a plane crash. But the longer I watched, and when I saw that second plane on live TV hit the second tower, I think everybody in America knew that it was a terrorist attack. Everybody knew. And we should never forget. We should never forget that day, because that's the day that America changed. The day after that, on September 12th, 2001, that was the greatest America that I've ever seen in my lifetime, because everybody was united after that. Everybody was united. It didn't matter. We all cared for each other. And in regards to September 11th, 2012, we can't forget. We can't forget the 4 guys who died in Benghazi. They were private contractors. They used to be if I can remember, they used to be like special forces guys or Navy SEALs, a Ranger, something like that. And we can never forget Stevens, Woods, Doherty, and Smith. They should never be forgotten. And the person who was supposed to make who was supposed to protect them, HRC, she's going to pay for that crime for not protecting them. We can never forget. Okay. Oh yeah, I also wanted to mention yesterday I canceled my Netflix account because of the new show that they're promoting called Cuties, which is a show that sexualizes 11-year-old girls, and they were promoting that. And I said to myself, well, that's the last straw. I mean, on top of Obama being one of the stakeholders in Netflix, I said to myself, you know what? Screw this, man. I'm done with Netflix. I don't even watch Netflix that much anyway, so I just canceled it. So screw them. And I hope that you people will cancel yours too. All right, well, I still have this drink, and I've run out of what to say. So, good night, everybody. And that being said,
the bar is now closed.
I can't help but wonder if I'm under a spell. It's more than a passing notion. I've never fallen with such devotion. I can't help but wonder if it's only a dream. Am I naive or can I believe that things are really as they seem? Can anyone explain it? How to understand what's true? I know I just can't tame it. Whenever I'm with you, I can't help but wonder if you wonder about me. 'Cause lately I can't help but wonder how wonderful this might be. Can anyone explain it? How to understand what's true? I know I just can't take it. Whenever I'm with you, but wonder if you wonder about me. 'Cause lately I can't help but wonder how wonderful this might be. 'Cause lately I can't help but wonder how wonderful this might